friends, hello and welcome back. Hopefully everyone is having a lovely day. So the fantasy hockey cards, the fantasy hockey event for the season is out for NHL 20. I think I've called it NHL 23 like 7 times. I just realized that. NHL 24. I apologize. The season of the fantasy hockey cards are for NHL 24. Imagining we're going to get 2 weeks worth of these cards, but as we know, +1 overall for every goal scored, +1 overall for every winner shootout or shutout, +2 for every goal scored for the defense. Only regular season goals count. We are going over who I believe are the potential best options here for players that are going to go to a 99 overall in this particular event. And starting things off, I'm going to just go straight down the list. We kind of went down. What do we got here? About 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 guys I really like here. So there's a lot of good options here. Starting off with none other than Lucas Raymond. I first of all, if we want to get on this list, Lafreniere really scares me, and you're really banking on him to break out. And he's been struggling. EFL on a new team. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. I do love Lucas Raymond though. Lucas Raymond is that guy that he came out like a house of fire his first year, kind of fell off, cooled down a little bit, was solid, consisting of 23 goals his rookie year, 17 goals last season. He needs 22 goals to be a 99 overall this season. And again, the reason we brought out how he started out like a house of fire, because I think that's really important in these kind of cards, this event, is you're kind of looking for a guy that is, you know, obviously gets to that 99, that's great. But you want to get a streaky player, because if you get a streaky player that can put up 10 goals in 15 games or 10 goals in 12 games or whatever, that's game changing. And I think Lucas Raymond's that kind of guy, because if you put up 10 goals in a 15 game stretch, he's an 87 overall. He's a very usable card now, and he's going to slowly see that overall go up and up and up, and things are looking really good for him. So I love Lucas Raymond here. He's one of my favorite players to choose from. There's Pavel Zacha. I'm up in here on Pavel Zacha. We wrote him down, put some question marks by it, because here's the thing with Zacha. He did put up 20 plus goals last year for the Bruins, and now he's going to play on a line with Pasternak and Martian. He's going to get opportunities. He's 6'4", 199. Pavel Zacha could be a nasty card. I mean, we're going to see a +23 be a plus, probably close to a +12 on his speed, so he'd be up to about a 91 on his speed. So it's still not the fastest of cards. Keep that in mind. I think that hurts his value a little bit there, but he's going to have a pretty nice everything else. I mean, that maxed out shot. The speed can be better. He's going to have close to about a 95 on the draws. What do we got here? Hand-eye, puck control strength. So that would be the one thing you're worried about, is his speed. And you're pretty much saying with Zacha is he's going to score goals because of who he plays with. But we have to keep in mind, David Pasternak doesn't really have to pass the puck when he puts up 60 all the time. So there's that. Not a big fan of Dursey. Bowen Byram's an interesting one. I do like Nick Suzuki. Nick Suzuki's a fun one, because Suzuki, so far this season, no goals. I think that's important. It seems, it's like, oh, how's that good? But it's like, if guys are 4 or 5 into the season, they have no goals yet, because EA seems to not be factoring that into some of these overalls. They're just like, oh, they got goals, whatever, and the same overall. But I still consider over a course of a season, like we mentioned, guys go through hot spells, they go through cold spells. I'd rather the guy go through the cold spell before this starts and begin a hot spell shortly after. So if Suzuki can get a hot spell, potting 3, 4, 5 goals, it's like, that's great. Suzuki in 2022, 21 goals. Last season he had 26 goals. He needs 24 goals to be a 99 overall. The 24-year-old is, again, we're seeing him progressively improve year over year. He's a guy that would have a 96 speed if he got to a 99 overall. He would have the maxed out on a shot, maxed out on both sides of the shot. His face-offs would be, what, about a 90, 24, 94. So about a 94 on the draws. He'd have a really nice card all across the board. So I think Suzuki's one of the better options you can have here. 5'11", not too bad of a size either there, if you're looking there. How about we go through Dawson Mercer? Dawson Mercer, again, his 3rd full year really in the league, starting to get better and better every season. Last season dropped 27 goals. The thing with Dawson Mercer, he's having a hard time getting on that first line power play unit on the New Jersey Devils, but if he could, and that, oh boy, if he could, I mean, you might as well lock the guy away for the 99, because he put up 27 goals. What do you say? 27 goals last season. 24 of them were even strength. And I think that's a great thing to be able to look at for guys. If you talk about a pure goal scorer, an even strength goal scorer, a guy that's going to get his. Dawson Mercer's that guy. You know, a lot of these guys are going to be, how's the power play? Is he going to kick out the power play? How's the team do? All that being said, but I mean, this guy's putting it out without the power play. And that's impressive. I like Dawson Mercer. We're going down to where's Zegras? Is this Zegras? I think that says Zegras on the back. Yeah, Trevor Zegras. He's 74 overall right now. He needs 25 goals to be a 99. Currently an 83 speed, so 25 goals, that'd be a plus what? Plus 15, plus 13. His speed would be about a 96, so a solid speed. Face-offs would be kind of meh, 23. I mean, it wouldn't be terrible. It'd be usable, which is, you know, all you need at this point. Wouldn't be maxed out on the shot power, and actually it doesn't look like they'd be just short, but it'd still be a nasty card. He's 6 foot, 185. Last season, Zegras 23 goals. Season before, Zegras 23 goals. We have to remember, this was your rookie of the year. It did feel like there was a lot of hype. Maybe he didn't live up to it. Maybe he was nervous. Maybe he couldn't handle the pressure. But this is his 3rd year in the league now. I think this is a chance for him to kind of get back on track, build off of that rookie season. Now, let's not forget, Nathan McKinnon won a rookie of the year, kind of regressed there for a season, was a season or two, and then he took off, you know, and we can say that it does happen for guys. You have that sophomore slump, you have that adjustment phase, you have to relearn some things, get back on track. And I think Trevor Zegras is a guy to say, hey, he's got a floor, it feels like, of 23, 24 goals. That's going to give him a 97, but he's a guy that's got a really high ceiling that could easily pot 30, 35, and all of a sudden, give him that 99, give it to him early. So I like me some Trevor Zegras. And then last but not least, I like not Jonathan Dahlin. That was kind of anticlimactic. Matty Beniers, another guy, no goals this season. Now, I'll say this right now. This is important because my fantasy teams are very bad every single year. I can't help it. It's a thing I got. It's a superpower I got. Really good at fantasy football, horrible at fantasy hockey. Matty Beniers is a proud member of the Tickle My Fantillies fantasy hockey team this season. But right now, 0 goals. Last season, 24 goals. Calder winner. Again, we just talked about Zegras. You know, you have one way or the other you're going to go with these guys. You're going to maybe a little bit of a sophomore slump. Maybe you do exactly what you did last year. He drops 20, 24 goals. Or you see them build off of that rookie year, which a lot of really good players do. And you build off of that rookie year, and all of a sudden, Beniers, you know, he could be a 30. He could be a 35 goal scorer this season, and he may be able to do it quite easily. And this is a guy that needs 26 goals this season. That would give him a 93 on the speed, a 6'2", 93, plus 3 on the face-offs with the boost. I mean, boy, that'd be a nice card because it'd be about plus 26 there. I mean, his draws would be about a 97. One of the best centers you'll see in the game. Left-handed if you like that as well. The shooting boost zone ability as well. I want to make sure that's all maxed out. It should be maxed out anyway. The close quarters superstar ability. But that is the fantasy hockey players we like for week 1. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I appreciate you liking the video, subscribing. You never have to. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.